Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am never doing that again. That hurt my soul. Anyway, hello, welcome to it. Why is my phone going? I was telling my mother I was doing an intro. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, so hello, welcome to another video. I'm back from ditching y'all again for 3 months. As you can see, there's a few differences in today's intro. There's the biggest difference here is clearly the background change. This is my my marvelous bookshelf that I put so much time into making. It's my pride and joy. Do not touch. Bye, Mom! I love you, but why are you talking to me? Just kidding, Mom, I love you. Ah. So the reason for this background change is because, I don't know, let's change up the scenery a bit. And also, my art area is kind of a mess. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but still, I don't feel like doing that today. The other, I'm dying. Of course, right as I start filming a video, I have coughing troubles. I need water. Hold on. Hello, I have returned and I've drunketh the water. So another noticeable difference in this intro is my hair. I've chopped it all off again. So now it's short and I regret nothing. Yes, the hair has been chopped. What am I saying? So, in today's video, the things that I painted. Wait, what? I can't form. How does one formulate words? When I filmed the main part of the video, like a month ago. Why am I struggling so hard? When I was filming the painting part of today's video, I had very much creative motivation to paint something, so I just painted whatever I felt like painting. And so that is this video. Alright, this intro is probably already like 5 hours long, so I guess we'll just get into it. Yeah. This ring light is really bright. Why do I keep talking? Let's just go already. I'm tired.
Alrighty, so now that that long intro is done, it's time to choose our first item, which is this bell chilling right over there. So, it's a bell. Nothing really exciting about it. The large heart says, "To a great mother," and to clarify, this was given to me to paint. I am not a mother. What is going on with those hand gestures? Anyway, the heart on the other side had people's names on it, so I scribbled over it with a marker that is now smudging on my hands, so yay. There is a little ding-a-ling thing on the inside that makes the bell go ring-a-ding-ding. It's barely hanging on to the string it's attached to. So it's time to bring out the scissors to detach the ding-a-ling thing from the bell and also cut the rest of the string off. And the bell and the ding-a-ling thing are looking nasty, so we're going to scrub that with a wet paper towel. And it appears that I have failed to stay in the frame. Anyway, as I finish cleaning up the bell and the ding-a-ling, I need to stop calling it that. Clean the bell and its companion. I brought out some gesso to prep the bell and its companion for painting. So here's a little backstory for how I came to acquire this bell, since clearly it wasn't mine. My mom showed me the bell because of what the people's names were on the heart, and I was like, wait, I want to paint this, can I have? Mom said sure, and here we are. I mixed some colors and I realized that this was nothing like the color that I desired, so I fixed up another color and started to paint happily. I wanted to make a pastel pink and blue gradient for the design of this bell, so I laid out the colors and then Began blending them together, which for some reason I struggled with. So why don't we just skip to when I've got it all blended out? Ah, yes. Here we are. Now it is time to bring in the purple paint. I used the purple on the hearts on the bell to go with the pink and blue because since pink is just a pastel of red and red and blue are both primary colors, they make plurple. After many coats of purple, we switch to the other heart on the other side of the bell, which is significantly bigger than the one I just painted and a little bit wonky. Wait, I just realized something. There is an angel on the bell. Alright. Okay. I then brought out a darker purple and painted the main part of the smaller heart and used it to put in the little details on the bow. Yellow. Continuing after that small interruption from Mother, I've mentioned Mom so many times in this video. Mom, do you feel special? I continued to outline the bow with the darker purple, then switched to touching up the edges a little bit. Switching over to the other side, I did the same thing, but clearly a little more carelessly. Did I even try to make it not a disaster? Skipping over that because boring, we have a completed paint job on the bell. Bless you. Now moving on to the little ding-a-ling thing. Okay, I need to figure out what this thing is called so I don't keep calling it ding-a-ling thing. It sounds stupid. It's called the clapper. So I painted the clapper with the same light purple that I used on the bow of the heart, which took many coats to get it looking good. But finally, we can now bring together the two besties, Bell and Clapper. Now it is time to put a clear varnish over the Bell and Clapper to protect the paint from chipping, especially on the Clapper since it is the part clapping things all the time. Speaking of the Clapper, I failed to keep the Clapper in the frame, so now that clip is useless unless you want to stare at this. Yeah, not fun. And now, finally, the two besties can now be reunited again for all of eternity by a piece of string. Sounds great, huh? I strung the string through the hole at the top of the bell and tied a knot so it wouldn't slide around, then slid the clapper onto the string and secured that in place with a couple of knots. But the clapper hung out too far, so I had to cut it and restring it so it would properly ding. I secured it in place with some knots and made sure that it was in the correct place before I moved on. Then I found this little blue heart bead charm pendant thing to attach to the end of the string. So I secured that into place and then checked the ding and it is done. I am very happy with how this bell turned out. It is very cute and it will make a fantastic addition to the rest of my creations. The next item I will be painting in this video is this wood pepper shaker with a face. Let's go. So clearly, the first question about this piece of wood is, where is the salt? That is a fantastic question. I have absolutely no idea. When I found this, I was like, oh, this will make a really cute pair with its companion. And I searched and searched for it, but came up empty-handed. So we have a very sad and lonely pepper shaker. I'm sad that I cannot find salt. And since I didn't have salt, I had to make a solo design for Mr. Pepper Shaker. Struggling to figure out a way to hold the shaker to paint it, I started with a generous coat of gesso to prep it for painting. Now that the shaker is completely white, it's time to paint the base of color. I started with this shade of orange, but then realized after a while that this was not the color that I desired for Mr. Shaker. So I added some yellow to it and hopefully that works for me. Spoiler alert, it didn't. So after a while of using this shade of orange, I realized that this was not the right color for what I wanted. So, modifying the color again, I painted another coat of orange on the shaker. After I was satisfied with the color, I moved on to sketching little circles on the shaker. You are probably still clueless to what I am doing here, and let's just say I regret not using a reference. But anyway, when I saw the pepper shaker, I thought of boba tea because of I don't know what they're called. The brown-black circled sphere things at the bottom of the tea reminded me of pepper, so here we are. Clearly, at this point, this is looking nothing like boba tea. I didn't do a gradient, which I should have done, but it's too late for that, and the circles are just scattered everywhere. This is not going how I planned. So I painted over the shaker again with the orange color and tried again. I put the circles closer together and more towards the bottom. I also lightened up the color so it wasn't so dark. I also continue to just drop the shaker. So far, the shaker was looking a lot better, and I was happy. I added the P for pepper and put a healthy clear coat over the entire thing to protect the paint from chipping and such. I signed it on the inside, and voila, it is done. This was super simple, but I do like the way it turned out. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope that you have a fantabulous rest of your day. Bye!